Hey y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're getting our hands dirty and drawing inspiration from some of the most resourceful folks out there, the Amish. They've been living off the land for generations, and let me tell you, they've got some clever tricks up their sleeves. We're diving headfirst into the world of Amish farming and uncovering 20 amazing hacks that'll help you grow a year's worth of food, all in your very own little slice of heaven, a tiny homestead. Grab your gardening gloves and let's get started. Now, before we even think about putting seeds in the ground, we gotta channel our inner architect and design our garden layout. Just like we wouldn't dream of starting a reno without a good plan, the same goes for our gardens. Think of it like this. A well-thought-out plan is our roadmap to a bountiful harvest. We need to consider things like sunlight. How many hours a day does each spot get? What about water access? And don't forget about those prevailing winds. Get out there with your notepad and start sketching. Trust me, a little planning goes a long way. Y'all know I love a good rotation, whether it's furniture or crops, and when it comes to keeping our soil happy and healthy, crop rotation is key. It's like a dance for our garden, where we switch up the crops in each bed every year. This simple trick helps prevent soil-borne diseases, keeps those pesky pests guessing, and ensures that our soil stays chock full of nutrients. Think of it like this. We're giving our garden a much-needed refresh year after year. Now let's talk seeds, y'all. We're not talking about just any seeds, we're talking about heirloom varieties. These beauties have been passed down through generations of families, and they hold a special place in my heart. Not only do they offer incredible flavor and diversity in our gardens, but they also connect us to the rich history of farming. Plus, saving seeds from our heirloom crops means we can keep planting them year after year, creating a beautiful cycle of sustainability. It's like having a little piece of history right in our backyard. Just like we love a good get-together, our plants thrive when they've got good company. That's where companion planting comes in. It's all about strategically planting different crops together that benefit each other. For example, planting basil alongside our tomatoes can help deter those pesky tomato hornworms. Think of it like creating little plant communities that work in harmony. It's a natural way to boost our yields and keep those unwanted critters at bay. Now y'all know I'm all about giving new life to old things, and composting is the perfect example of that. It's like magic, turning our kitchen scraps and yard waste into what I call black gold for our gardens. This nutrient-rich compost acts like a superfood for our plants, helping them grow big and strong. Plus, it's a fantastic way to reduce waste and close the loop in our gardens. Trust me, once you start composting, you'll wonder why you didn't do it sooner. We all want a thriving garden, but those pesky critters can really put a damper on things. But before we reach for those harsh chemicals, let's look at some natural pest control methods. The Amish have taught me the power of attracting beneficial insects to the garden, like ladybugs and lacewings, by planting things like marigolds and dill. These little helpers are like the good guys in our garden, keeping those bad bugs in check naturally. It's all about maintaining a healthy balance in our little ecosystems. Now let's talk about maximizing our growing space, especially if we're working with a tiny homestead. That's where raised beds come in handy. They're like little islands of fertile soil, perfect for growing a variety of crops, even in small areas. Plus, they offer better drainage, warmer soil temperatures, and they're easier on our backs since we don't have to bend over as far. It's a win-win, y'all. Just like we need a break every now and then, so does our soil. That's where cover crops come in. These unsung heroes of the garden are planted during the off-season to protect and nourish our soil. They help prevent erosion, add organic matter, and suppress weeds. Talk about a triple threat. Think of them as a cozy blanket for our garden beds, keeping them happy and healthy until it's time to plant again. Water is precious, and on a homestead, we learn to cherish every drop. That's why the Amish emphasize water conservation techniques like rainwater harvesting and drip irrigation. Collecting rainwater in barrels not only conserves water, but also provides our plants with the purest form of hydration, and drip irrigation systems deliver water directly to the roots, minimizing waste and keeping those leaves dry, which helps prevent disease. It's all about working smarter, not harder, in our gardens. Y'all know how much I love a good layer of mulch in my flower beds, And the same goes for our vegetable gardens. Mulch acts like a protective blanket for our soil, helping to retain moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. Plus, it gives our gardens a nice, finished look, which is always a bonus. Whether we're using straw, wood chips, or shredded leaves, mulch is a gardener's best friend. There's something so satisfying about working the soil with our own two hands, and the Amish have taught me the beauty of using simple hand tools. From sturdy shovels and rakes to trusty hand trowels and hoes, these tools connect us to the earth and allow us to tend to our gardens with care and precision. Plus, there's no need for loud, gas-guzzling equipment, just the peaceful sounds of nature and the rhythm of our own movements. Saving seeds from our gardens is like bottling up the fruits of our labor to enjoy year after year. It's a skill that connects us to generations past and ensures that we have a supply of our favorite varieties on hand. Plus, it's incredibly rewarding to watch those tiny seeds sprout into new life knowing that we played a part in the cycle. It's like having our very own seed library filled with the promise of future harvests. Who says we need acres of land to have a bountiful harvest? With vertical gardening, we can grow up, and away. This space-saving technique is perfect for those with limited square footage, allowing us to grow vining crops like cucumbers, beans, and even tomatoes vertically on trellises, fences, or even repurposed pallets. It's a great way to maximize our yields and add a touch of vertical interest to our gardens. Let's face it, those cooler months can put a damper on our gardening plans. But with a little ingenuity, we can extend our growing season with cold frames. These mini greenhouses create a microclimate that protects our plants from frost and extends the shoulder seasons, allowing us to enjoy fresh greens even when there's a chill in the air. It's like giving our plants a cozy head start in spring and a gentle farewell in fall. You know what they say, healthy soil, healthy plants, healthy people, and it all starts with the foundation of our gardens, the soil. The Amish have taught me the importance of treating our soil like the living ecosystem it is, teeming with beneficial microbes and organisms. By adding compost, using cover crops, and avoiding harsh chemicals, we can create a thriving environment where our plants can truly flourish. Just like we layer textures and patterns in our homes, we can do the same in our gardens with intercropping. This technique involves planting fast-growing crops alongside slower maturing ones, making the most of every inch of space. For example, we can tuck a few lettuce plants between our tomato plants, as lettuce matures quickly and won't compete with the tomatoes for space or nutrients. It's all about creating a beautiful and productive tapestry of plants. Now, if we're serious about year-round gardening, a greenhouse is a game-changer. It's like creating our own little slice of paradise, where we can grow fresh produce no matter what the weather throws our way. From starting seeds to overwintering tender plants, greenhouses offer a controlled environment where we can nurture our green thumbs and enjoy the fruits of our labor all year long. It's a dream come true for any avid gardener. One of the most beautiful things about homesteading is the sense of community that comes with it. The Amish have taught me the importance of sharing our bounty with neighbors, friends, and family. Whether it's swapping seeds, sharing extra produce, or simply lending a helping hand. These acts of kindness create a strong and supportive network that enriches our lives and strengthens our connection to our communities. As much as we love fresh produce, there comes a time when we need to preserve our harvest to enjoy throughout the year. From canning and pickling to dehydrating and freezing, there are countless ways to capture the flavors of summer and stock our pantries with delicious homegrown goodness. It's a way to savor those garden-fresh flavors long after the growing season has ended. And finally, no homestead is complete without a root cellar. This age-old storage solution provides the perfect cool, dark, and humid environment for storing root vegetables, fruits, and other preserves throughout the winter months. It's like having our very own underground pantry, keeping our harvest fresh and flavorful until we're ready to enjoy it. Plus, there's something so satisfying about descending into our root cellars and being surrounded by the abundance of our hard work. Well, y'all, there you have it. 20 Amish-inspired hacks to help you grow a year's worth of food on your tiny homestead. I hope these tips and tricks have inspired you to get out there and get your hands dirty. Remember, homesteading is a journey, not a race. Start small, experiment, and most importantly, have fun. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful. Leave a comment down below with your favorite Amish